Our objective is to defend the American people by eliminating imminent threats from the Iranian regime.
Our commitment to our mission objectives only increases as our advantages continue to increase.
"48 hours, that's all it can take for a silent conflict to turn into a full-scale war. Right now, the world is watching a dangerous standoff between the United States and Iran. There is no official war declaration, no massive invasion, but this is not peace. This is pressure. This is positioning. And this situation is slowly moving towards something much bigger. U.S. President Donald Trump has made a strong and aggressive statement about Iran. He said that Iran is choking under pressure, meaning the economic blockade and restrictions are hitting the country hard. According to him, this strategy is more effective than direct military conflict. But the most important part of his statement was the warning. He made it clear that this pressure will not stop until Iran backs down from its nuclear ambitions. This was not simple diplomacy. This was a message, a signal that the United States is not ready to step back. Now this is where the situation becomes dangerous. Iran is not accepting this pressure quietly. Their response is also very clear. They are saying that the United States must first remove the blockade, and only then talks can begin. This creates a serious deadlock. Two powerful sides, both refusing to compromise, both increasing pressure. And history shows that these kinds of deadlocks do not last long. They eventually break. And when they break, they usually break violently. At the center of all this tension is the Strait of Hormuz. This is one of the most important locations in the world. Nearly 20% of global oil supply passes through this narrow route. Whoever controls this area controls a major part of the world's energy flow. Right now, movement in this region is extremely limited. Fewer ships are passing through. Military presence is increasing. Surveillance is stronger than ever. U.S. Navy ships are deployed in strategic positions, radar systems are active, and the sky above is constantly monitored. This is not normal activity. This is a pressure point. Now imagine this situation continues for the next 7 to 10 days. No agreement, no compromise, only increasing tension. This is where a possible scenario begins to take shape. A scenario that can change everything. Let's call it Operation Silent Entry. In the first phase, the United States increases its military presence in the region. Aircraft carriers move closer. Naval forces tighten their control around the area. Above them, advanced fighter jets like the F-35 Lightning II and the F/A-18 Super Hornet begin continuous patrol missions. These jets are not ordinary. They are built for stealth, speed, and precision. They can strike targets before being detected and leave before a response can be organized. In the second phase, surveillance becomes even more intense. Drones monitor every movement on the ground. Satellites track positions in real time. Every possible target is mapped and analyzed. And then, under the cover of darkness, helicopters like the A-60 Black Hawk and the CH-47 Chinook prepare for deployment. These helicopters are used in critical missions where speed and precision are essential. They carry special forces units trained for high-risk operations. Then comes the third phase. The operation begins. There is no official announcement, no warning, no press conference. Only movement. Special forces units are inserted quietly into strategic locations. The targets could include nuclear facilities, missile bases, underground bunkers, or key oil infrastructure. This is not a full-scale invasion. It is a fast and calculated strike designed to weaken critical systems in a short amount of time. Now picture this moment. It is late at night. The sky is completely dark. Suddenly, the sound of jet engines cuts through the silence. Fighter jets move at high speed across the sky. Helicopters fly low, staying under radar detection. U.S. naval ships remain on high alert in the sea. At the same time, defense systems on the Iranian side begin to detect unusual movement. Radar systems activate. Missile defenses prepare for engagement. The tension reaches its highest point. All it takes now is one mistake, one wrong signal, one unexpected reaction, and everything changes. A single shot is fired. A defensive system responds. And within seconds, the situation escalates beyond control. What started as a limited operation suddenly turns into a full-scale conflict. Missiles are launched, airstrikes begin, naval forces engage, and the entire region is pulled into chaos. But it is important to understand one thing. This scenario is not confirmed. There is no official statement that such an operation has started or will start. This is a possible escalation model based on how modern conflicts develop. In today's world, wars do not always begin with formal announcements. They often begin with actions, with small operations that quickly grow into something much bigger. History has shown that when pressure, military buildup, and political ego come together, the chances of conflict increase dramatically. Right now, all these elements are present. The pressure is high, the military presence is strong, and neither side is willing to step back. So the real question is this: is this just a strategy to force negotiations, or are we witnessing the early stages of a larger conflict? The next 48 hours could be critical. They could decide whether this situation moves toward peace or toward escalation. Because in conflicts like this, everything can change very quickly. And when it does, the world will feel the impact.